was eyeing an half-priced Bay Trail J1800 that I think would fulfill my modest requirement when PFSense threw down the monkey wrench, so after agonizings, broke down and bought this ICE-ready Protectli, attracted by its properly mounted passively cooled CPU. For folks in a budget, I saw some generic micro PC in Amazon, with ICE and a single LAN port however. Nix Hardware over at YouTube got an excellent video on how to configure a VLAN, in conjunction with your VLAN-capable Ethernet switch, for a single LAN port box to work with PFSense. What I could not do was to put up with potential fan/heat/noise of these cheaper boxes. Your needs and budget may vary. In case you are wondering, somebody at YouTube also tried the Ethernet on a USB dongle thing with PFSense, an unhappy result. Protectli has a new 6-port box with more processing power still, but that would be way overkill for me, plus it won't fit into my 1U cubby. How much RAM/SSD needed depends what you are running. The basic PFSense package requires very little. I started with 10% RAM out of my 2G, and 6% SSD out of my 16G. I will be running some traffic shaping and a bandwidth monitor, maybe NVMe, and that's it in my near future. Under my normal load I'm seeing CPU 47C, case 38C, RAM 45C, SSD 52C, drawing 11 watts. No problem seeing the crucial drill and SanDisk SSD I threw at it. Didn't see any fan header inside. PFSense plus ICE. Now some of you are saying, just use something else, and OpenSense is even written by the original PFSense developers and save yourselves on the hardware. I saw OpenSense and not crazy about its UI in its current version, but most importantly I'm going with something that's been around a while, large user community I'm saying, so anything I want to do with PFSense, somebody has done it. This is my home production box and not play/lab, so quick resolutions to problems and stability are highly desired, hence staying with PFSense. Thermal update: as feared, this box's passive cooling is not very efficient, thin fans. The CPU went past 50 to 52C at idle after I moved it to the closet. Reluctantly I added an undervolt, for quiet, 140mm fan. It turns out my modem on top also needs help, so 2 birds, 1 stone. For good measure I fabricated an AirScoop C-Pix, so RAM/SSD gets some help too. Now CPU idles to more civilized 36C. Minor complaint: with the power supply energized, if I now stick in the Coax power plug into the FW4, it gives off a spark, a momentary short. I even have the time or patience to investigate why it does that, and mostly after things are working one hardly touches the power anymore. It's just something disconcerting and annoying, probably by the design/mounting of the power jack. 2 years long term, solid like a rock. No prob whatsoever. Somebody at YouTube repasted the heatsink and gained a few degrees. I have it at 35C with the fan, so haven't bothered. Click the link under this video for more details, reviews and current pricing.